Geraint, disappointment with the score, but you must be pleased with a pretty clinical performance first half there.
Yeah, we scored some good tries first half, but lack of discipline cost us. I thought we should have really, in all honesty, finished the game first half, but through penalties we let Scotland into the game and we give them a snip, and in all fairness to them, they dominated the second half.
Yeah, very disappointed considering we beat the current world champions last week. Coming up to Scotland this week, I think we fancied as the favourites after a great win last week. But to be fair to Scotland, they really played the conditions tonight well, and they got stuck into us.
Yeah, definitely not the result we wanted, but we were good at some areas. But at the end of the day, discipline let us down, areas let them down, and fair play to Scotland. They took advantage of that and come out on top.
That penalty count was so high, you're going to need to look at discipline there.
Yeah, I saw there's interpretations, and that's something you've got to get used to in Six Nations rugby. That's part of the charm of it, but definitely today we came out the wrong end, and it didn't help us, and we gave them field position, and once they got into the game, they did well, but I feel it's a game we lost more than they won, really.
Yeah, I think discipline was a massive factor in tonight's game, considering our penalty count last week against England was only 11 for the whole game. I'm pretty sure it was probably 11 in the first half, so that's definitely going to improve for France.
We spoke about it before the game. I think some of the decisions were 50-50, but we put ourselves in those situations which we shouldn't have, and we gifted Scotland a lot of penalties, which at the end of the day put them in the winning position.
In that first half particularly, some of the rugby from Wales was absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, definitely. To score four tries in any half in international rugby is good going. And as I said, we should have gone into the half-time interval, with a good lead. But Scotland were always in the game, and through penalties, and that's something, as you said, we definitely need to look at for the future.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of positives in that game. Even though the result didn't go our way, there's a few things you could take out of that game. Our attack was clinical when we got into their 22. We scored tries, and hopefully we can take on to France now.
Some of the individual skill for the tries, such as Garin, was brilliant. But at the end of the day, we set standards as a team, and we didn't reach those standards nowhere near today. So we got a lot to put right for France in 2 weeks.
It's all a learning curve, and from the high of last week, a bit of disappointment doesn't do anyone any harm at times, and it'll bring us back down to earth and make us realise there's still a lot of work to be done, and hopefully we can come out as Scotland have done after a disappointment last week and put right the wrongs.
Geraint, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Ta.